Hi everyone, this is Melissa from In Charge Coaching, and today we're talking about, or I'm sharing with you 4 simple techniques that you can use to build conversational trust. So we all have heard about listening to understand rather than listening to respond. So today we're kind of double clicking on that concept and exploring what that actually looks like. So for those who don't know me, I'm Melissa, I'm a coach, and I work with managers and leaders to help them build high-performing teams using emotional intelligence and choice theory so that they're setting themselves up to be ethical, influential, and setting themselves to lead without burning themselves out or burning out their team. So we know that trust is important. And when it comes to conversations, what we often want is honesty and transparency. That's something that we expect from other people. However, this honesty and transparency won't be present if there's not already some trust established. And that's why it's important to, right off the bat, establish the trust. We know that about 82% of people don't lead with honesty and transparency. Not that they can't, not that they don't have integrity, but they need to feel that trust first. So if you want to have that type of conversation, if you are expecting that honesty and integrity, you're going to have to lean into it and build a trust. So when it comes to active listening, so what the person needs to trust is trust that you're listening. If I'm going to be honest and transparent with you, I need to know that you're actually going to be listening without judgment. So how can you demonstrate this? And this is what I'm wanting to show you, the 4 simple techniques that you can demonstrate that you're listening. You're actually listening. And So let's talk about this for a second. What is active listening? If I'm supposed to be listening and not responding, what am I doing? Am I just sitting there and being silent? Right? Sometimes we don't know what's that in between, responding or being silent. So 4 things that you can do to be active without responding is, first off, repeat what they're saying. So just word for word, whatever you just heard, repeat what you just heard so that they know you're there, they know you're listening. The second thing you can do is clarify. So don't assume you know what they mean. Because let's say, for example, I'm talking to someone and they're expressing they're overwhelmed. I know the experience of overwhelmed for me. So as I'm hearing, I'm overwhelmed, I'm seeing it through my own lens, my own experience. So don't assume you know what they mean, but lean into that and ask further. When you say you're overwhelmed, what does that look like for you? What is that experience like for you? Allow them to give you more details about the experience, so you can truly understand what they're going through. The third thing is summarizing. So the first one was repeating. So you're repeating exactly what they just said, word for word. Summarizing is once you've been listening and you're getting a clear sense of what they're after, summarize what you're hearing in your own words. So I'm hearing X, Y, Z. And you're following that up with confirming. Is that correct? So this is what I'm hearing. This is my interpretation of what I'm hearing. Is that correct? And what that's helping you do is if you are not on target, they're going to tell you right away. Well, that's close, but that's not exactly what I mean. And they'll give you additional information. Okay. So in this way, we are not responding. We're completely tuned into what they have to share, and we're leaning into that. And the little challenge I would throw at you, if you are leaning into active listening is suspending your judgment. So we have a tendency to respond in a way where we say, oh, that's good, that's bad, that's right, that's wrong. Oh, you did everything right. Oh, the other person did something wrong. Oh, that's a good experience, that's a bad experience. If you can suspend that judgment and instead ask, what do you think about that? Allow them to make that judgment for themselves. Allow them to self-evaluate and give you their answer instead of leading it. So I'd love to know, as I'm sharing this, what you're thinking, how you can bring this into your conversation. So if you're here, I'm seeing Christine here. Hi, Christine. Let me know that you've been listening. #replay if you're listening on the replay. Let me know how this is helpful so I can keep bringing you value. And I will see you in the next live.